Greetings and welcome guys to our channel. Today we have a special story for you. It's about one of the most beautiful but also most evil women in history. The story originated in our country, Croatia, which is European country, not Russian country for those of you who don't know. But let's not talk too much about it. You will hear everything in our story. And one more thing, don't forget to subscribe. Zagreb is capital and the largest city of Croatia. It is in the northwest of the country, along the Sava river, at the southern slope of the Medvednica mountain. Zagreb lies at an elevation of approximately 122 meters or 400 feet above the sea level. Zagreb is a city with a rich history dating from Roman times. The oldest settlement in the vicinity of the city was the Roman Andautonia. The name Zagreb is recorded in 1134 in reference to the foundation of settlement at Kaptol in 1094. As you already know, one of the darkest and the most popular Croatian legend is the legend of the Black Queen, which has connection with a medieval fort built on the south hill of Medvednica that has been surrounding Zagreb for 8 centuries, the Medvedgrad fort. Okay, now it's time to hear the story about that dark Black Queen, who even according to the records of historians and clerics like Pope Pio II was really beautiful woman, always dressed in black, but her life was described as cruel and full of sin. The legend of the Black Queen. Break hell, I give you Medvedgrad and myself. It's a famous phrase with which, according to centuries-old belief, the notorious ruler of this medieval fortress, Barbara Celjska, Barbara of Celje or Cili, tried to save herself from the Turks. Due to her evil and dark soul, none of the people wanted to help her, and she turned to the devil, and Medvedgrad was saved only when she offered her own life. Nobody grieved too much for the Black Queen. History says that she was the evilest out of the 107 rulers who held court at this intriguing fortress situated on the southwest slope of Medvednica. It is considered to be one of the most interesting medieval monuments in Zagreb region and amongst the largest of Croatian fortresses. It was built in 13th century after the Tartar invasion with the aim to defend Kaptol and the bishop's properties. It was heavily damaged in the earthquake in 1590 when it became abandoned, and at the end of the 1970s, the restoration of this unique old town where between its secret walls and insufficiently explored corridors hide somewhat dark and mysterious stories from Zagreb's rich past finally began. The best known amongst them is the one about the Black Queen. Numerous myths and legends speaks of her. She was enchantingly beautiful but cold and cruel-hearted. She always wore black. She incensed fear and trepidation in the people, and her name was rarely mentioned. The generation passed down the stories about how she threw her lovers from the walls and lowered down the cage with a wild boar, while her greatest pet, a large black raven, which stood on her shoulder, attacked and killed everyone who annoyed her with its claws and beak. She had an insatiable hunger for power, led a debauched life and committed bloody atrocities associated with magic, alchemy and witchcraft. And although only folklore tradition, the many stories connected with the controversial and cruel queen still live on today among the people of Zagreb. According to one legend, she died throwing herself in fear down the ramparts while running in front of some thirsty dogs which wanted to drink from her well. However, she allowed that to no one. When every one of the wells in the surroundings besides hers dried up, the thirsty villagers plead her for refreshment. When she refused them, they traveled to the dangerous forest where a spring instantly was created, and the same time at the one at Medvedgrad dried up. Curiously, the newly created well was given the title the Queen's. Another story says how the mythical queen passed away from the plague, and the third at the hands of the devil, whom she wanted to cheat by asking for help in defending Medvedgrad. With the curse she was turned into a serpent queen, and from then on she roams the underground corridors of the old town with her subject and faithfully guards her treasure. However true this is, one thing is sure. The renewed character remained woven in Zagreb's past as the most notorious mythical inhabitant of Zagreb. Her mysterious traces of Medvedgrad intrigued many historians, lovers of the past, as well as curious tourists who between the walls of one of Croatia's best preserved fortresses look for answers and try to verify the authenticity behind the interesting legends. But the legend of the Black Queen doesn't end there. Beside her obscene behavior and well-known cruelty, witchcraft and feeding on the blood of humans were attributed to her, so the legend of the cruel Black Queen that appears at night in nearby city Samobor as a vampire still lives on, some sources acknowledge. The Black Queen as the first European vampire, as opposite to Erzsébet Báthory or Elizabeth Báthory, unscrupulous ruler, politician and Hungarian bloody countess. No matter if they were mentioned in the context of political intrigues, vampire tales or legends, both the Black Queen and Elizabeth Báthory were historical characters and are used as basis of numerous vampire novels and movies. The alleged buried treasures, which is hidden in the secret chambers under Medvedgrad, has never been found. It is believed to be hidden in the underground world of Kaptol or Gradec, in corridors which connect Medvedgrad with the Church of Saint Mark and Saint Mark Square. He who dares to head into the unexplored and enchanted corridors may perhaps come across the wandering queen. All that would need to be done is to kiss her to remove the curse, change her from the snake back into a beauty, and all the riches and treasures from Medvedgrad will belong to him. Or, better yet, run for your life.
Hi, hope you enjoy our story about the Black Queen. If you like what we do, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button as well. And for those of you who are in need for the background videos, free copyright background videos, please visit our new channel. It's called Monarch Free Videos. I hope you will find there lots of interesting and scary background videos. See you soon in the next story. Bye.